Tyson seized the title in spectacular fashion.
He goes down. He should be able to get up from there.
Mike Tyson saw a gorilla at the zoo, offered $10,000 to fight it. Zookeeper refused, saying, "This time, Tyson, let the gorilla enjoy his bananas in peace."
He ruled boxing from 1985 to 2005. Over these 20 years, Tyson has established himself as the best boxer of our time. His intimidating behavior made opponents stand in a stupor in the ring.
Mike Tyson, Hector Mercedes, March 6, 1985. Result: victory by technical knockout in the first round. If the doors to the big box were made of iron, Mike came up and hit them with a sledgehammer. Then he hit again and again. The plaster began to crumble from the ceiling, and Hector Mercedes' ribs began to crumble somewhere towards his hip bones. Tyson continued to knock on the big box, shaking his opponent's insides. After a while, the door gave way. Mike entered the room where Trevor Berbick and James Smith were sitting, hiding behind their belts. He glared at everyone and began to beat.
A professional fighter must learn to hit and not get hit, and at the same time remain interesting. That's what professional boxing is.
In 1985, a young Mike Tyson took on Trent Singleton in his 11th professional bout. Tyson's ferocious power was evident as he knocked Singleton out in just 30 seconds of the first round. This swift victory underscored Tyson's burgeoning dominance in the ring, helping to propel him toward becoming the youngest heavyweight champion at age 20 and securing his legacy as a boxing legend.
The fact that he's here and doing what he's doing and how he's doing it, and that he's improving, gives me the motivation and interest to stay alive. I believe that a person dies when he no longer wants to live. Customato on his motivation, staying alive, and Mike Tyson.
In 1985, 18-year-old Mike Tyson fought Don Halpin in his 4th professional bout. Displaying his trademark power, Tyson knocked Halpin out in the 4th round. This victory was part of Tyson's rapid ascent in boxing as he went on to dominate the sport with his ferocity and skill. Just a year later, Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion at 20, cementing his status as a legendary figure in boxing history.
Tyson celebrates a replay in a minute. Yeah, here we go. Now this is the punch to the left hook that drives him across the ring. The fight was over then. Bang!
When you get to the point where you're excited and you can't do anything, you have to tell yourself to completely relax, to be able to see everything that is happening, to feel and anticipate blows. This cannot happen if you're not relaxed.
In 1985, Mike Tyson, a rising star in the boxing world, faced Ricardo Spain in his 5th professional fight. Tyson, known for his extraordinary power and speed, delivered a knockout blow just 39 seconds into the first round. This victory added to Tyson's growing reputation as a fearsome contender. His early fights, characterized by swift and decisive knockouts, showcased his raw talent and aggressive style. Tyson's relentless pursuit of victory and unparalleled physical prowess soon led him to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history at age 20. Each bout, including the one against Spain, built the foundation for his legendary career, making him an icon in boxing history.
The legs have gone. This is all over.
You do what I tell you, and if it doesn't work, you can leave. Mike Tyson recalls what Customato told him when he first moved into Cuss's house.
In 1985, Mike Tyson faced John Alderson in his 7th professional fight. Tyson, only 19 years old, demonstrated his formidable power and aggressive style, defeating Alderson with a technical knockout in the 2nd round. This victory was a crucial step in Tyson's meteoric rise in the boxing world, marking his 7th consecutive win, all by knockout. Each fight showcased Tyson's explosive strength and relentless approach, building his reputation as an unstoppable force. By the following year, Tyson would become the youngest heavyweight champion, solidifying his place in boxing history.
That proved to be the difference.
those short right hands. Now what happened is Alderman tried to throw the right hand, learned how to counter it with his own right. And there's a good straight right hand by Mike Tyson. That sent Alderson down.
That's the mark of a great fighter, when he has character plus skill, because a fighter with character and skill rises up more often and becomes a better fighter because of it.
In 1985, 19-year-old Mike Tyson fought Lorenzo Kennedy in his 6th professional bout. Tyson's explosive power was on full display as he secured a first-round technical knockout. This victory continued Tyson's streak of early knockouts, showcasing his dominance in the ring. Each win, including the one against Kennedy, contributed to his rapid rise, culminating in Tyson becoming the youngest heavyweight champion at 20, solidifying his legacy in boxing history.
Now, this was, as you said, Sam, the first good left hook that Tyson landed. He dips under, throws this left hook. That's a nice move.
Is that a Joe Frazier left hook?
It really is. And you know what's so nice about that?
When a person is interested in something, he is willing to endure any problems that may arise.
In a highly anticipated match, Mike Tyson faced Michael Johnson. Within seconds, Tyson's crushing blow disfigured Johnson's face, sending shockwaves through the arena. Johnson hit the mat hard, unconscious before the count began. The crowd stood in stunned silence as the referee declared a terrifying 40-second knockout. Tyson's fierce power left an indelible mark, his name synonymous with fear and dominance in the boxing world, as Johnson was swiftly carried away.
And he missed with the right. It was just the left hook, and he has so much power. One right hand, he didn't wait for an invitation. Here it comes. Whoa. When I caught him with the left hook, I heard him.
I'm not the creator. What I do is open and reveal. Look, my job is to take the spark and fan it. When it starts to become a small flame, I feed it like a fire until it turns into a roaring flame, and then when it turns into a roaring flame, I throw logs at it, and then the fire really starts.
On October 9th, 1985, he faced Donnie Long, a more experienced opponent. This match was a crucial test for the young Tyson, who was 19 at the time and undefeated. The fight took place in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tyson wasted no time showcasing his extraordinary power and speed. In the first round, he overwhelmed Long with a relentless barrage of punches. By the end of the round, Long was unable to continue, and Tyson secured a decisive knockout victory. This win marked Tyson's 9th consecutive knockout and further solidified his reputation as a rising star in the boxing world. It was a pivotal moment that demonstrated his potential to dominate the heavyweight division.
Mike Tyson not expected to come out again. This is as bad as I've ever seen Donnie Long look, but give Tyson credit. That's it. Wow.
The left hand puts him down. He collapses, and this one is over as the doctors rush it.
Donnie Long came out with the hopes of boxing Tyson, but there, Tyson gets in with a very good left hook.
Young Mike Tyson is put away. Donnie Long in the first.
The end of the fight. That left hand, such a
Everything was timed. I saw, like, I put my jab out. He had a good jab, so I said, I'm a timer. Boom. He wasn't even respecting it. I saw the right hand keep coming down, and I was very calm and relaxed.
Now, his plan, I think, as it is for most people that fight.
I feel that all the boys who grew up in an environment like him would need help, patience, and perhaps understanding, so I try to give them a feel and understanding of what life is like. I myself grew up in a rough area when I was developing as a person. Speaking about Mike Tyson's youth.
On October 25th, 1985, he faced Robert Coley in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tyson, showcasing his ferocious style, overwhelmed Coley from the start. In less than a minute of the first round, Tyson delivered a devastating combination, knocking Coley out. This victory marked Tyson's 8th consecutive knockout, solidifying his reputation as a fearsome contender and setting the stage for his rise to boxing stardom.
Measured him up. Missed with that, not with that. And really, Coley was out. As the old story goes.
If Ray Robinson is considering committing suicide, I don't want to use Floyd Patterson as a vehicle for him to throw himself under. The prospect of Sugar Ray Robinson making weight to fight Patterson.
On November 1st, 1985, Tyson faced Sterling Benjamin in Latham, New York. Tyson dominated the fight from the outset, displaying his trademark ferocity and power. In the first round, Tyson delivered a series of brutal punches, quickly knocking Benjamin out. This victory marked Tyson's 9th consecutive knockout, reinforcing his fearsome reputation and paving the way for his ascent to becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
I don't let people bully me for any other reason than to set an example for my boxers,
etc.
On November 13, 1985, Tyson faced Eddie Richardson in Houston, Texas. From the start, Tyson showcased his unmatched power and aggression. Within the first minute of the fight, Tyson delivered a crushing right hand, knocking Richardson to the canvas. Richardson managed to get up, only to be floored again seconds later. Tyson's first-round knockout victory over Richardson marked his 12th consecutive knockout, further solidifying his reputation as a fearsome contender and accelerating his rise to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
You see Eddie Richardson. Wow, it just turned his head around on his neck, and Richardson looks, and now the knockout. A left hook, a la Frazier, and down goes Richardson, and you know, he throws it.
A person who thinks or worries about being hit will not have a good feeling about it. He's actually going to get hit.
On November 7, 1985, Tyson faced Conroy Nelson in Albany, New York. Tyson's ferocity was on full display as he dominated the fight from the start. In the second round, Tyson delivered a powerful combination that knocked Nelson out cold. This victory marked Tyson's 11th consecutive knockout, enhancing his fearsome reputation and paving the way for his historic ascent to the heavyweight championship.
Trouble as the left hook, which is fast becoming a Tyson trademark, sends him down. The gum shield has been spat out. Nelson says, "That's it, thank you very much."
I don't consider it a success when I make a guy a world champion or train in the hope that a guy will become a world champion. I consider it a success when a fighter becomes world champion, regardless of me.
On November 13, 1985, Tyson faced Sammy Scaff in his 13th bout, held in Houston, Texas. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed a relentless assault, showcasing his trademark power and speed. In the first round, Tyson landed a devastating blow, knocking Scaff out cold. This victory marked Tyson's 13th consecutive knockout, solidifying his reputation as a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division.
This one is over. His nose is cut. Look at the side of his nose there.
To see a man beaten not by his best opponent, but by himself is a tragedy.
Mike Tyson, Mark Young. Result, victory by knockout in the third round. In the first year of his career, Tyson looked like a machine gun not only in the ring. Even as a young boxer, he was tireless in his work capacity. During the first year of his career, Mike had 15 fights. The figure is phenomenal, considering that 4 fights a year is considered a good schedule for a heavyweight. At the same time, Tyson had a mitigating circumstance. Only a few could keep him in the ring for more than 1 round. Mark Young was not one of them.
I hit him right under the chin. People went, what? See, right there, right there. See, that was a quick uppercut that snapped the head back.
Even though he didn't have the skill, he had a lot of determination and just kept going, even taking a few good right hands to the jaw. Of course, his first impressions of Mike Tyson when he first saw him during a sparring with Bobby Steard, the man who introduced Cuss and Tyson.
On November 22, 1985, in Albany, New York, Tyson's ferocity was palpable as he swiftly overwhelmed Jacko. A devastating blow in the first round sealed Jacko's fate, securing Tyson's victory by knockout. This win marked Tyson's 15th consecutive knockout, further solidifying his reputation as a heavyweight powerhouse.
2 counts. 3. It's all.
A character is that quality on which you can depend under pressure and other conditions.
On December 27, 1985, in Latham, New York, Tyson's ferocious style and unyielding power were evident from the opening bell. In a display of dominance, Tyson pummeled Jamieson with a relentless barrage of punches. Despite Jamieson's resilience, he couldn't withstand Tyson's onslaught. A crushing blow in the second round sent Jamieson crashing to the canvas, unable to continue. Tyson's victory by knockout marked his 16th consecutive triumph of its kind, solidifying his status as a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division and propelling him further towards boxing immortality.
What I think he should have been doing from the first though, he just took the right hand
He's down to one knee. Jamieson, Joe Cortez, the referee with a count, and Jamieson suffering his second knockdown here in the 5th round, back up in the corner. And one thing, he's a showman.
You can teach better by giving examples than we can by explaining and talking about them.
On the fateful night of January 11, 1986, in Troy, New York, the two fighters entered the ring amidst a palpable atmosphere of anticipation. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed a relentless barrage of punches, demonstrating his trademark ferocity and determination. Ferguson, to his credit, fought valiantly, utilizing his defensive skills to evade Tyson's devastating blows. However, Tyson's relentless pressure soon began to take its toll. Round after round, Tyson continued to stalk his opponent, landing thunderous blows that rocked Ferguson's defenses. Despite Ferguson's resilience, he found himself unable to mount a significant offense against Tyson's onslaught. As the fight entered the 3rd round, Tyson sensed an opportunity to deliver the decisive blow. With precision and power, he launched a devastating uppercut that landed flush on Ferguson's chin, sending him crashing to the canvas. The referee began the count as the crowd erupted in a frenzy of cheers and applause. Despite Ferguson's valiant efforts to beat the count, he was unable to rise before the referee's final count, signaling Tyson's victory by knockout. The victory marked Tyson's 17th consecutive knockout, further solidifying his reputation as one of the most dominant forces in the history of boxing. It was a defining moment in Tyson's career, demonstrating his unrivaled skill, power, and determination to conquer all challengers in his path to greatness.
4 seconds, 3 seconds. Jesse Ferguson.
Tyson's making a mistake by letting himself get this close to Ferguson. He must maintain a little bit of distance so that he's going to take a point. He's disqualifying him.
Nature is much more vibrant than people think. Little by little we lose our friends who we care about, and little by little we lose our interests, until finally we say, "What the hell am I doing here?" We have no reason to continue. But I have a reason to be here with Mike. CA's on getting old and his reason to stay alive.
Tyson, a young, energetic man, has already attracted attention with his remarkable speed and devastating knockout power. Known for his toughness and experience, Zuski was eager to test Tyson's skills. On June 13, 1986, in Uniondale, New York, the two fighters met in the ring. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time in asserting his dominance with a merciless barrage of punches. Despite Zovski's efforts to weather the storm, Tyson's relentless attack proved devastating. In a display of pure power and precision, Tyson delivered a devastating blow that sent Zuski crashing to the canvas. Unable to beat the count, Zovski was declared a knockout, giving Tyson another impressive victory. The victory marked Tyson's 20th straight knockout, further cementing his status as a rising star in the boxing world.
I don't know. Doesn't look like he'll beat the count. The count is 8, 9, 10, and this one's over. Arthur McKenney says you did not beat the count, and indeed he did not. A third.
Boxing is a sport of self-control. You must understand fear so that you can manipulate it. Fear is like fire. You can make it work for you. It can keep you warm in winter, cook food when you're hungry, give you light when you're in the dark, and produce energy. If it gets out of control, it can hurt you, even kill you. Fear is the friend of exceptional people.
Tillis, a seasoned fighter with notable wins, posed a significant challenge to Tyson's undefeated record. On May 3, 1986, in Glens Falls, New York, the two fighters met in the ring. From the outset, Tyson unleashed a relentless assault, showcasing his trademark aggression and lightning-fast combinations. Despite Tillis's defensive skills, Tyson's relentless pressure began to take its toll. As the fight progressed, Tillis demonstrated resilience, absorbing Tyson's punishing blows and occasionally landing effective counters. However, Tyson's dominance was undeniable, as he continued to dictate the pace and control the action. In the end, the fight went the distance, with Tyson ultimately earning a unanimous decision victory. While Tillis managed to survive the onslaught and showcase his durability, Tyson's superior skills and aggression secured him the win. The bout against Tillis served as another stepping stone in Tyson's meteoric rise to boxing stardom, further solidifying his reputation as one of the sport's most formidable champions.
That was just a clean punch. He was off balance. We said that Tillis could not lunge in with the left hook. He lunges in with the left hook. Tyson very cleverly slips it, comes back in a punching position and lands a left hook. That was not the full power of Mike Tyson.
We are back for
by Tillis. Tyson waiting for the case that Quick Tillis was hurt by those two body punches.
Los Angeles, where they called him Dark Gable. There's a right hand by Tyson. And the uppercut, him swinging wildly. Mike reacts to this. Closing with a flurry. The bell is going to sound. So for 19-year-old Mike Tyson, moved the record now to 19. We're making 20 wins, no losses, 19 of them by knockout.
I know you know how to deal with them. I know you have the answer to everything they try or will do to you. So I think the result is predictable. CAs tells Tyson about the Olympic selection.
Tyson, then an emerging force in the heavyweight division, possessed raw power and ferocity that struck fear into the hearts of his opponents. Mitch Green, on the other hand, was known for his toughness and resilience, having faced some of the sport's toughest competitors. On May 20th, 1986, at Madison Square Garden in New York City, the two pugilists squared off in what would become a memorable bout. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time asserting his dominance, launching a relentless assault on Green with thunderous blows that reverberated throughout the arena. However, Green, unfazed by Tyson's aggression, stood his ground and fired back with his own flurry of punches. As the rounds progressed, the intensity of the fight reached a fever pitch, with both fighters trading heavy blows in the center of the ring. Despite Tyson's reputation as a knockout artist, Green's resilience frustrated him as he absorbed punishment and continued to press forward. The bout became a test of endurance and willpower, as Tyson sought to break through Green's defenses while Green refused to yield. With each passing round, the tension in the arena grew, as spectators watched in awe of the titanic struggle unfolding before them. In the end, after 10 grueling rounds, the judges rendered their decision, awarding Tyson a hard-fought victory by unanimous decision. While Green had proven his mettle by lasting the distance with the formidable Tyson, it was Tyson's relentless aggression and superior skill that ultimately earned him the win. The fight between Tyson and Green would be remembered as a classic battle of contrasting styles, showcasing the resilience of the human spirit and the unforgiving nature of the sport of boxing.
Mitch Green indicated that he was boxing. Another slip punches.
Big right hand.
They clear your head, or either to
some of the people he fought.
look at here.
Just laughing at him.
Making a fist when he throws his punches. Good left hook.
Another big left hook.
I mean, Tyson, they're good uppercut.
What about Tyson? Tyson said one time, he said, I understand anatomy.
Here again.
Oh, what a left hand.
Tyson's arms are short, So curious here, Ray, whether Tyson will be satisfied to closing the show in a sensational style. Well, the way he's geared up in here.
Another day in the classroom. Big left hand to end things.
For the winner, for his 21st straight win and as many fights, Mike Tyson.
A man who is confident that his abilities will not be surpassed, especially when you know what your abilities are, will never be successful against you.
Reggie Gross, a skilled fighter with a respectable record, entered the ring as a formidable opponent. On May 17, 1986, at the Glens Falls Civic Center in New York, the two fighters met in a highly anticipated bout. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed a relentless barrage of punches, overwhelming Gross with his trademark aggression. Despite Gross's attempts to mount a defense, Tyson's relentless assault left him reeling. As the rounds progressed, Tyson continued to assert his dominance, landing thunderous blows that echoed throughout the arena. Gross, to his credit, displayed courage and resilience, refusing to back down in the face of Tyson's onslaught. In the end, after 5 punishing rounds, Tyson delivered the decisive blow, a devastating uppercut that sent Gross crashing to the canvas. The referee quickly waved off the fight, declaring Tyson the winner by knockout. The victory over Gross further solidified Tyson's reputation as a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division. It was a testament to Tyson's skill and dominance in the ring as he continued his ascent to boxing superstardom.
This is the final knockdown again, and it definitely...
The hero and the coward feel the same thing, but the hero uses his fear, projects it onto his opponent while the coward runs. It's the same fear, but it's what you do with it that matters.
Hosea, a skilled fighter in his own right, aimed to defy the odds. On August 17, 1986, at the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the two fighters clashed in a thrilling showdown. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed a relentless barrage of punches, overwhelming Hosea. In the 4th round, Tyson delivered a devastating blow, securing victory by knockout and further solidifying his dominance in the heavyweight division.
Didn't beat it! And Tyson looking a bit bemused.
A fighter who steps into the ring and has no fear is either a liar or a psychopath.
On September 6, 1986, at the Albany Civic Center in Georgia, the two fighters met in a highly anticipated bout. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed his trademark aggression, overwhelming Boyd with blistering combinations. In the 2nd round, Tyson delivered a devastating knockout blow, securing victory and further solidifying his status as a dominant force in the heavyweight division.
To the body and the chin. Down goes Lorenzo Boyd. The count is 5. The count is 6. The count is 8. He will not get up. It's over. And here it comes.
There was a hard left hand. He didn't get full extension on it. Then, right hand to the body, just like that, upstairs with the right uppercut. Good night.
Wow. And Lorenzo Boyd saying, what hit me?
Watch the side of Lorenzo Boyd's body. You think the body shots of Tyson, I mean, the body just about collapses in there.
It's the tremendous...
JP, remember, it's always good when throwing a punch you can hit your opponent, but he can't hit you. That's the science of boxing. CA's on the importance of cutting corners and controlling distance.
Mike Tyson faced Frazier, the son of former heavyweight champion Joe Frazier, who carries the burden of his family legacy. On July 26, 1986, in Glens Falls, New York, two fighters met in the ring. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time in asserting his dominance, throwing a flurry of punches with ferocious intent. Despite Frazier's attempts to evade Tyson's onslaught, he struggled to find an answer to Tyson's relentless pressure. In the 1st round, Tyson landed a devastating uppercut that sent Frazier crashing to the canvas. The referee quickly intervened, declaring Tyson the winner by knockout. The victory further cemented Tyson's reputation as a heavyweight to be reckoned with, while Frazier, although defeated, remained a respected contender in the boxing world, determined to continue his family's legacy.
Since your fighting style depends on fractions of seconds, speed, coordination, as well as strength, your reflexes will suffer due to inactivity for 3 years, and in my opinion, the result will be very disappointing. In response to Muhammad Ali's question whether he thinks he thought Joe Frazier could beat him.
Rebalta, a skilled and determined competitor, aimed to prove himself against the formidable Tyson. On August 17, 1986, at the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the two fighters entered the ring ready for battle. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time in asserting his dominance, unleashing a barrage of punches with ferocious intent. Rebalta, though resilient, struggled to find an answer to Tyson's relentless pressure. As the rounds progressed, Tyson continued to land punishing blows, showcasing his superior skill and power. In the fourth round, a devastating combination from Tyson sent Rebalta reeling to the canvas. With the referee counting him out, Tyson was declared the winner by knockout. The victory further solidified Tyson's status as a heavyweight powerhouse, while Rebalta, though defeated, earned respect for his bravery and determination in the face of one of boxing's most formidable opponents.
What someone says doesn't matter. Excuses or explanations don't matter. And what a person ends up doing, what matters is what they intended to do all along.
Tyson, already a force to be reckoned with, faced Ratliff, a respected fighter with his own set of skills. On December 6, 1986, at the Las Vegas Hilton in Nevada, the stage was set for a thrilling battle. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed a relentless assault, showcasing his trademark aggression and power. Ratliff, though resilient, couldn't withstand Tyson's onslaught. In the second round, Tyson landed a devastating blow that sent Ratliff to the canvas, unable to continue. The referee swiftly intervened, declaring Tyson the winner by knockout. The victory further solidified Tyson's status as a heavyweight phenomenon, while Ratliff's courage and determination earned him respect in the world of boxing.
And the third angle, it's bad enough seeing it first time. Now that's the second time that he moved into him there. This surely was when it was all over and there was no point in him going on. He just didn't know where he was. Bravely trying to stand up. I give him credit for that. But as he hit the deck, the referee waved.
Losers are winners who quit. Even if you lose, you still win if you don't quit.
This is how 20-year-old Mike Tyson enters the fight for the world title. His challenger, Trevor Berbick, seeing him, trembled with fear and walked nervously in his corner. A 33-year-old man, being a champion, is afraid to even look the young man in front of Mike. It didn't bother him at all that in front of him was the current champion, and already after the first attacks of the challenger. The glory of the bareback, I'll figure it out in 7 rounds, sounded like a joke, because Trevor still had to live until the 7th round. Instead of trying to exhaust him, he exchanged blows with him, thinking that his chin was strong enough. But at that time, it was probably the best version of Iron Mike, and therefore in these exchanges, only a miracle saved the champion from falling. And after the champion stuck out his tongue as a sign of disrespect, he received a sidekick, from which he himself began to make the audience laugh, falling over and over again until the fight was stopped. Tyson, as always, showed an incredible meat grinder.
Hey Mom, I'm on TV!
What bothers me about him is that too often, whether it's accurate or not, too often he throws power punches in a sequence that bothers me. When I watched Muhammad Ali spar in preparation for the fight with Jerry Quarry,
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WBA heavyweight champion of the world, James Bone Crusher Smith. And in the blue corner, from Catskill, New York, weighing 219 pounds.
On March 7, 1987, at the Las Vegas Hilton in Nevada, the two warriors entered the ring for what promised to be a thrilling battle. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time in asserting his dominance. unleashing a relentless barrage of punches with ferocious intent. Despite Smith's valiant efforts to withstand Tyson's onslaught, he struggled to find an answer to the relentless pressure. Round after round, Tyson continued to land punishing blows, showcasing his superior skill and power. In the end, Tyson's relentless assault proved too much for Smith to handle. With the referee stepping in to stop the fight, Tyson was declared the winner by unanimous decision. The victory over Smith further solidified Tyson's status as a heavyweight force to be reckoned with, as he continued his reign as one of boxing's most dominant champions.
That was a combination by Tyson. There was a right hand.
And Ali wasn't as good as Lewis.
Speaking of theater,
119, 107 for the new WBA WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
There's no such thing as a natural puncher. There is a natural predisposition to stress, and this varies from person to person. No one is born the best. You have to practice and train to become the best.
On May 30th, 1987, at the Las Vegas Hilton in Nevada, the stage was set for a showdown that would captivate the world. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time asserting his dominance, unleashing a relentless barrage of punches with ferocious intent. Thomas, known for his slick boxing skills, attempted to use his jab and movement to keep Tyson at bay. However, Tyson's relentless pressure and devastating power proved overwhelming. Round after round, Tyson continued to land punishing blows, wearing down his opponent. In the sixth round, Tyson delivered a thunderous combination that sent Thomas crashing to the canvas. Though Thomas bravely attempted to rise, he was unable to beat the count, prompting the referee to wave off the fight and declare Tyson the winner by knockout. The victory further solidified Tyson's status as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and one of the most feared fighters in boxing history. For Thomas, the loss was a setback, but he remained a respected competitor in the sport, known for his skill and determination. The bout between Tyson and Thomas would be remembered as a testament to Tyson's dominance and skill inside the ring, as he continued his reign as one of boxing's most iconic figures.
Oh, he got the job done there. I think he must have heard you there, Jim. What a peach of a left hook that was. Midway through, and this is the way he finishes him off now. The master of the finishing stuff. What a fighter, absolute ferocious, and what a game man. He took every punch in the book there, Pinkman Thomas. He is not going to make this in the sixth round. And your heart goes out with him. The embarrassment of him being knocked out like that with all the heart in the world. He can't control the leg. And we look at another angle. I mean, his head almost departs the shoulders there, Jim, doesn't it? He's just got no chance. And watch from all angles, and he gets full power into everyone. That was a second of the punch that come up the way, and then overcome the left hook, and that was all over for the night.
The boxing world was gripped by anticipation as Mike Tyson faced off against Larry Holmes in a highly charged bout. The fight held symbolic weight as it marked Tyson's attempt to avenge his mentor, Muhammad Ali, who had suffered defeat against Holmes in 1980. On January 22, 1988, at the Convention Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the two heavyweights entered the ring amidst a palpable atmosphere of anticipation. Tyson, already establishing himself as one of boxing's most fearsome champions, faced the seasoned veteran Holmes, a former heavyweight champion himself. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time asserting his dominance, unleashing a ferocious assault on Holmes. Despite Holmes' experience and tactical prowess, he struggled to withstand Tyson's relentless pressure and blistering combinations. As the rounds progressed, Tyson continued to impose his will, landing punishing blows that rocked Holmes. In the fourth round, Tyson delivered a devastating uppercut that sent Holmes crashing to the canvas. Though Holmes bravely attempted to rise, he was unable to beat the count, prompting the referee to stop the fight and declare Tyson the winner by knockout. The victory not only avenged Ali's loss, but also further solidified Tyson's status as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The bout between Tyson and Holmes would be remembered as a defining moment in Tyson's career, showcasing his dominance and determination to honor the legacy of his mentor, Muhammad Ali.
Well, he's not rushing it, Tyson, is he? Just picking the right punch. Oh, what a punch that was. Oh, and he's gone again, and the legs absolutely collapsed underneath him. So, Larry Holmes then absolutely flattened here in the 4th round. These are the combinations that finished it. What a right that was. That was still the first one, but from the reverse angle. But this should be the final knockdown of the entire fight, and of course the fight itself. As Tyson found himself hitting an unguarded target.
Mike Tyson, already a dominant force in the heavyweight division, faced Biggs, an undefeated Olympic gold medalist with high expectations. On October 16, 1987, at the Convention Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the stage was set for a showdown that would captivate fight fans around the globe. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time asserting his dominance, unleashing a relentless barrage of punches with ferocious intent. Despite Biggs' attempts to utilize his height and reach advantage, Tyson's relentless pressure and devastating power proved too much to handle. Round after round, Tyson continued to land punishing blows, wearing down his opponent. In the 7th round, Tyson delivered a thunderous combination that sent Biggs crashing to the canvas. Though Biggs bravely attempted to rise, he was unable to beat the count, prompting the referee to stop the fight and declare Tyson the winner by knockout. The victory further solidified Tyson's status as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and one of the most feared fighters in boxing history.
Oh, that was a tremendous left hand. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is it. He is gone right now. He has no legs at all. And 10 seconds to go in a round. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over. It's all over. And it wasn't even close. And one more look at the end for Tyrell Biggs. And Brad, let me say this for you and Larry. There is a way to stop a guy coming in, and it's with a jab.
Boxing fans were treated to a historic showdown between two heavyweight titans, Mike Tyson and Tony Tucker. Tyson, already a fearsome force in the division, faced off against Tucker, an undefeated fighter with the IBF heavyweight title on the line. On August 1, 1987, at the Las Vegas Hilton in Nevada, the stage was set for a battle that would go down in boxing history. Tyson, known for his explosive power and aggressive style, entered the ring as the overwhelming favorite. Tucker, however, was determined to prove himself against the formidable Tyson. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time asserting his dominance, unleashing a relentless assault on Tucker with ferocious intent. Despite Tucker's efforts to establish his jab and use his height advantage, Tyson's relentless pressure and devastating combinations proved too much to handle. As the rounds progressed, Tyson continued to land punishing blows, wearing down Tucker's defenses. In the 6th round, Tyson delivered a devastating uppercut that sent Tucker staggering backward. Sensing an opportunity, Tyson unleashed a barrage of punches, forcing the referee to step in and stop the fight. With the victory, Tyson became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, adding the IBF title to his collection of accolades. The win further solidified Tyson's status as one of the most dominant and feared fighters in boxing history. For Tucker, the loss was a setback, but he remained a respected competitor in the sport, known for his toughness and resilience. The bout between Tyson and Tucker would be remembered as a defining moment in Tyson's career, as he continued his reign as one of boxing's most iconic champions.
Did you see that? Now, that was an interesting scenario. Tucker was trying to get... There was a big left hand.
Get close. Now come.
There it was.
This jab will get him closer to this. Once again, bro, you see what's happening?
There was a big left.
And started to throw big punches again. Describe what you see. What was all this jiving and antics?
He was a little intimidating to try to make me think that he was...
Ladies and gentlemen, Here is the decision of the judges. 116, 112 for the winner by unanimous decision and undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
So Mike
Tyson, the undisputed heavyweight champion, faced Tubbs, a skilled and seasoned fighter. On March 21, 1988, at the Tokyo Dome in Japan, the two fighters met in a highly anticipated bout. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed his trademark aggression, overwhelming Tubbs with his ferocious punches. Despite Tubbs' efforts to weather the storm, Tyson's relentless assault proved too much to handle. In the second round, Tyson delivered a devastating knockout blow, securing victory and further solidifying his status as the most dominant force in boxing.
It was a left hook. And it's over. Odell Hadley has jumped in the ring. The fight is over.
Leonard, let's take a look back at the left hands which did the damage.
Well, Tyson now starting to find his range. That left hook there pretty much spoke for itself. It's self-explanatory because it was a short and powerful left hook that put Tony Tubbs down.
Mike Tyson seats Michael Spinks. Result: victory by knockout in the first round. Spinks had a brilliant career before meeting Tyson. 31 fights without defeat sometimes gave reason to think that he would be a serious opponent for the best heavyweight in the world. Everything turned out to be a little simpler. Remember the monologue of Achilles from Troy? Sometimes they come to me at night, all those whom I left killed on the battlefield. They probably come to Mike too. Tyson ruined Michael Spinks' career. After the knockout in the second minute of the fight, the American never entered the ring again and finished boxing.
There he goes! I don't think he'll get up from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. The count is up to 5, it's 6, it's 7, and 8. He won't be able to do it. It's all over. Mike Tyson has won. Michael Tyson just absolutely attacked him. Watch this. He bangs him right back.
Bruno, a British contender known for his power and resilience. On February 25, 1989, at the Las Vegas Hilton in Nevada, the two fighters squared off in a highly anticipated bout. From the opening bell, Tyson wasted no time asserting his dominance, unleashing a relentless assault on Bruno. Despite Bruno's valiant efforts to mount a defense, Tyson's ferocious punches proved overwhelming. In the fifth round, Tyson landed a barrage of blows that sent Bruno reeling, prompting the referee to step in and stop the fight. With the victory, Tyson retained his title and further solidified his status as the most feared man in boxing.
8,000 or 9,000 at the Hilton Hotel. Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut. Lands her big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with the right hand. Bruno trying to hang on as best he can. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight.
In July 1989, Mike Tyson faced Carl Williams in a highly anticipated fight. Tyson, known for his ferocious fighting style, wasted no time in asserting his dominance. A few seconds later, Tyson delivered a crushing blow, sending Williams to the canvas. Unable to recover, Williams was counted out, giving Tyson a quick and decisive victory in the first round. This victory further cemented Tyson's reputation as one of the most dominant forces in boxing history.
So this is where the power comes from.
The reason people fear Mike Tyson because he's one of the few, if not the only man, that can knock you out in the heavyweight division with one punch.
I want to respect myself, but I can't. Not in the name of God or any religion, but in the name of my own dignity. I just want to do good things so that my children can respect me.
Tail of the tape, you heard Mike Tyson say before the fight that he's always had a physical job here. Another right hand lead by Douglas, and Tyson lands the left hook.
The boxing world witnessed one of the most shocking defeats in history when Mike Tyson faced Buster Douglas. Tyson, the undisputed heavyweight champion and considered invincible, entered the ring against Douglas, who was considered a serious underdog. On February 11th, 1990, the stage was set for an epic showdown at the Tokyo Dome in Japan. Despite Tyson's reputation, Douglas demonstrated remarkable skill and resilience throughout the fight, surprising many with his performance. In a dramatic turn of events, Douglas withstood Tyson's powerful blows and launched his own attack. In the 10th round, Douglas landed a thunderous uppercut that knocked Tyson down, shocking the world as Tyson failed to beat the count. The knockout victory brought Douglas fame and forever inscribed his name in boxing history. The fight marked the end of Tyson's unbeaten streak and remains one of the most memorable moments in the sport, demonstrating the unpredictable and exciting nature of boxing.
Stood in there and taking the punches.
Oh, what a right hand by Tyson to begin the 10th round for a one-eyed fighter. Rolling willingly just to try to get in the shot that will finish things in.
Oh, the uppercut.
What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
It's over. It's over.
Mike Tyson has been knocked out.
Unbelievable.
Now, it is quite obvious to me that the greatest influence on a person is the books he read and the people he met. Here's what brothers and sisters should know about books. The most important thing is to understand what they read correctly. It is good to be able to read, but it is very bad to be able to read and not be able to understand what you read.
In 1990, Mike Tyson sought redemption against Henry Tillman, who had twice defeated him in the amateur ranks. On June 16, 1990, at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada, Tyson faced Tillman in a highly anticipated rematch. Tyson unleashed his aggression from the start, aiming to avenge his previous losses. However, Tillman proved resilient, using his boxing skills to evade Tyson's attacks. Despite Tyson's efforts, Tillman survived the onslaught and secured a unanimous decision victory, further cementing his status as a skilled competitor in the world of boxing.
The Hail Mary right hand. I know I'm going to land it somewhere here. And Tillman never responded at all to Richard Steele's count.
As long as we are persistent and patient, we can get anything we want.
In the annals of boxing history, few matches are as electrifying as the clash between Mike Tyson and Alex Stewart on December 8, 1990. Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, entered the ring with an aura of invincibility. Alex Stewart, a formidable contender, was determined to prove his mettle against the former undisputed heavyweight champion. From the opening bell, Tyson's ferocity was palpable. He charged at Stewart with a barrage of punches, showcasing the power and speed that had made him a household name. Stewart, known for his resilience, tried to counter, but found himself overwhelmed by Tyson's relentless onslaught. Within the first 2 minutes of the fight, Tyson's dominance was undeniable. He unleashed a devastating combination that sent Stewart to the canvas. Although Stewart valiantly rose to his feet, Tyson was relentless, refusing to give his opponent any respite. The referee had no choice but to stop the fight at 2:27 of the first round, awarding Tyson a TKO victory. This bout reaffirmed Tyson's fearsome reputation and highlighted the sheer intensity he brought to the ring, further cementing his legacy as one of boxing's greatest icons.
Stewart still wobbly from the first knockdown, number 1. He was not able to do it. Here's knockdown number 3, which came at 2 minutes 27 seconds of the first round. A right and a left, and that was enough for Alex Stewart.
I don't usually do interviews with women unless I want to sleep with them.
On March 18, 1991, the boxing world witnessed an unforgettable showdown between Mike Tyson of the USA and Donovan Razor Ruddock of Canada. Both fighters were renowned for their knockout power, setting the stage for an explosive encounter at the Mirage in Las Vegas. As the first bell rang, Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champion, charged at Ruddock with his trademark aggression. Ruddock, known for his devastating smash punch, stood his ground, ready to trade blows with the formidable Tyson. The early rounds were a brutal exchange of power punches, each fighter landing significant shots that kept the audience on the edge of their seats. By the 6th round, the intensity reached a fever pitch. Tyson's relentless pressure began to wear down Ruddock. A series of ferocious hooks and uppercuts from Tyson staggered Ruddock, who bravely tried to fight back. However, Tyson's onslaught proved too overwhelming. At 2:22 of the 7th round, the referee stepped in to stop the fight, declaring Tyson the winner by TKO. The decision was controversial as Ruddock protested vehemently, believing he could continue. Despite the debate, Tyson's victory reaffirmed his place as a formidable force in the heavyweight division, and the bout became a classic in boxing history.
When you rise, your friends will know who you are. When you fall, you find out who your friends are.
On June 28, 1991, the boxing world was electrified by the rematch between Mike Tyson and Donovan "Razor" Ruddock at the Mirage in Las Vegas. Their first bout, filled with controversy and fierce exchanges, left fans clamoring for a decisive showdown. As the opening bell rang, Tyson charged forward with his trademark ferocity. Known as the baddest man on the planet, Tyson's power and aggression were on full display. Ruddock, however, was undeterred. Armed with his devastating smash punch, he stood his ground, ready to challenge Tyson's dominance. The early rounds were a brutal back-and-forth battle. Tyson's relentless assaults met Ruddock's powerful counters, each punch echoing through the arena. Both fighters absorbed and delivered tremendous punishment, showcasing their resilience and determination. In the 7th round, the tension peaked when Ruddock staggered Tyson with a powerful left hook, briefly sending him to the canvas. Tyson quickly regained his footing, his eyes blazing with intensity. The knockdown only fueled his resolve, and he responded with a renewed barrage of punches. The fight raged on, each round a testament to the fighter's endurance and willpower. The 12th and final round saw both men exhausted but unyielding, trading blows until the final bell. The crowd erupted in applause, recognizing the sheer heart and grit displayed by both warriors. When the judges' scores were announced, Tyson emerged victorious by unanimous decision. The rematch, though not ending in a knockout, solidified Tyson's place as a formidable force in the heavyweight division and highlighted Ruddock's tenacity and courage. This epic battle remains etched in boxing history as a classic example of skill, power, and indomitable spirit.
Holyfield's title. And Tyson's going to go back. Oh, he got hit again. Then Tyson coming in. Another right hand. What he wants is a knockout. Just Tyson. And then Ruddock ends it with a low blow. It's the bell sound.
Of the winner, mighty Mike Tyson.
Don't be upset by failures. Everyone falls. Only some people get up faster while others continue to lie around and whine.
In 1995, boxing fans eagerly anticipated Mike Tyson's return to the ring after a 4-year hiatus. Tyson, known as Iron Mike, was set to face Peter McNeely, a relatively unknown fighter with a strong record. The bout, held at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, drew massive attention as Tyson's comeback was one of the most anticipated events in boxing history. From the opening bell, Tyson unleashed his trademark ferocity, overwhelming McNeely with powerful blows. Despite McNeely's valiant effort to stand his ground, Tyson's relentless assault proved too much. Just 89 seconds into the first round, McNeely's corner threw in the towel, ending the fight. Tyson's victory marked a dramatic return to form, reigniting his career and re-establishing him as one of boxing's most formidable forces. The bout became a symbol of Tyson's enduring power and the electrifying excitement he brought to the sport.
The punches that are landed here by Tyson, that one not being one of them, but inside he starts to dig a few shots, and Mike's a little off balance, his timing's a little off. Right here you'll see a nice right uppercut, bang! That's the one that puts him down.
Fear is your best friend and your worst enemy. It's like Fire. You control the fire, and you can cook with it. You lose control over it, and it will burn everything around and kill you.
In 1995, Mike Tyson fought Buster Mathis Jr. in Philadelphia. Tyson's fierce aggression overwhelmed Mathis, who struggled to keep up. In the third round, Tyson's powerful uppercut knocked Mathis out, securing a decisive victory and showcasing Tyson's relentless dominance, marking another chapter in his legendary boxing career.
As you know, I made the move when I caught him. I tried to catch him again. Then I caught him off top of the head again. Then there's another one. Just glanced and really didn't hit him as hard as I anticipated.
When I fight someone, I want to take their will. I want to take his courage. I want to rip his heart out and show him what it looks like.
In 1989, Mike Tyson battled Frank Bruno in Las Vegas. Tyson's relentless power dominated, leading to a fifth-round TKO. Despite Bruno's valiant effort, Tyson's victory underscored his reign as the undisputed heavyweight champion, cementing his legendary status in boxing history.
Bond a dreamer. I dream of reaching the stars, but if I miss a star, I still grab a fistful of clouds.
In 1996, Mike Tyson faced Bruce Seldon at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, vying for the WBA heavyweight title. Tyson, renowned for his ferocity, immediately put Seldon on the defensive. In the first round, Tyson's powerful right hook floored Seldon twice. The second knockdown proved decisive as the referee stopped the fight, awarding Tyson a swift TKO victory. The bout lasted just 109 seconds, showcasing Tyson's unmatched power and speed. This victory secured Tyson the WBA title and reaffirmed his dominance in the boxing world, further solidifying his legendary status.
Ut med venstra, Sting I venstra, skal han stoppe han, men så legger han seg ned. Eller ble han truffet? Jeg så ikke helt Ingmar. Hva han ble truffet av? Han ute av 8? Det har skjedd det samme med Bruce Seldon som har skjedd med alle andre. De har blitt livredde når de har møtt Mike Tyson I ringen. Vent, uken treffer, og Bruce Seldon legger seg ned. Og Bruce Seldon ferdig, det kan jeg love deg. Han ferdig, han ute. Han kommer seg opp. 6. Han redd. Han skiter I buksa, holdt jeg på å si. Han vil ikke mer. Han borte.
Nobody wants to get up at 4 in the morning and go for a run when it's still completely dark. But it's necessary. The only reason I'm doing it so early is because I believe no one else is doing it. And that gives me a small advantage.
On November 9th, 1996, the boxing world was electrified as Mike Tyson faced Evander Holyfield at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. This bout was highly anticipated, with Tyson, the reigning WBA heavyweight champion, known for his fearsome power and knockout ability. Holyfield, a former champion, was viewed by many as the underdog. From the opening bell, Holyfield showcased his tactical prowess, effectively neutralizing Tyson's aggressive style. Holyfield's strategy of clinching and counterpunching frustrated Tyson, preventing him from landing his signature power shots. In the 6th round, an accidental headbutt opened a cut above Tyson's eye, but the referee allowed the fight to continue. As the rounds progressed, Holyfield's confidence grew. He capitalized on Tyson's frustration, landing precise punches and demonstrating superior stamina. By the 10th round, it was clear that Holyfield had the upper hand. In the 11th round, Holyfield unleashed a series of powerful combinations, staggering Tyson. The referee intervened, stopping the fight and awarding Holyfield a TKO victory. Holyfield's stunning upset victory over Tyson not only earned him the WBA heavyweight title, but also solidified his reputation as one of boxing's all-time greats. The bout became an iconic moment in boxing history, celebrated for Holyfield's resilience and strategic brilliance.
If a person gets up after falling, it's not physics, it's character.
In the hallowed halls of boxing lore, there is a moment of infamy written into the annals of sporting history. The night Mike Tyson faced Evander Holyfield, a clash marked not only by skill, but by an act of unprecedented controversy. It was 1997, a time when the boxing world held its breath in anticipation. Tyson, an enigmatic force of nature with fists like thunder, entered the ring seeking redemption after a previous defeat. Holyfield, the steadfast warrior, stood before him, ready to defend his title. The match began with all the fury expected of such a momentous occasion. Tyson unleashed his trademark fury, charging at Holyfield with merciless aggression. However, Holyfield, undeterred, faced every blow with stoic resilience. Then, in a moment that echoed through the centuries, rage turned to chaos. In a fit of desperation, Tyson bit Holyfield on the ear, shocking the world and changing the course of their meeting forever. The fight was stopped. The arena was filled with disbelief. Despite the odds, Holyfield emerged victorious, and his resolve was not diminished by this egregious act. Their fight will be remembered not only for its athleticism, but also for the indelible mark it left on boxing, a reminder of the fine line between glory and infamy.
It looks like he could have been disqualified. The fight could be over. Certainly the Holyfield camp had their arms in the air at one point there, and everybody jumped into the ring.
We have confusion here at the moment about what exactly has happened. Holyfield's camp threw their arms off. Now we've got a fight going on in the ring between various camps. Tyson wants to join in with it. Oh, and this is getting totally out of control now.
Tyson is the one who started it, and he's the one who's furious. He's the one that's causing all the problems. He's trying to get at Holyfield here.
And I wonder whether this fight will be able to go on after all of this. I don't think it can. I think that Tyson may well have been disqualified. These are sad and ugly scenes. We have had no official announcement, but certainly Holyfield and his camp believe that they have won the fight. It is over. Holyfield is leaving the ring.
Take a point, an unintentional butt, unless it's closed the second time. An unintentional butt, if he fight stops, you go to the scorecards after 4 rounds. There's a difference between an unintentional butt and a bite.
Do you feel as though that's what Tyson was doing, however, that he was retaliating?
I do not know. You'll have to ask him. I don't speculate. I do not know the answer to that.
Obviously, disappointment. Mills, got to be disappointing for you to have it come to a conclusion like this as well.
You know, you play the hand you dealt and do the best you can.
He butted me in the first round, but then he butted me again in the second round. Then as soon as he butted me, I watched him. He had me holding, and he looked right at me, and I saw him, and he was going for it, and he kept going for it, and he butted me again. He kept going down and coming up, and he charged into me. And no one warned him, no one took any points for him. What am I to do? This is my career. I can't continue getting butted like that. I got children to raise, and this guy keeps butting me, trying to cut me and get me stopped on cut. I got to retaliate. Holyfield's not the tough warrior everyone says he is. He got little nicks on him there, and he quit. I got an eye. I got one eye. I got one eye. He's not impaired. He got ears. I got one eye. Big deal. If he take one, I got another one. I'm ready to fight. He didn't want to fight. I'm ready to fight him right now.
Why did you do that, though, Mike? I mean, was that the proper response?
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I got to go home and my kids are going to be scared of me. Look at me, man.
There is still a lot of debris from the past in my life. All these wounds are still open, you know. Life is a constant struggle, but I'm not going to give up. Every time I feel like doing this, I start thinking, I'll try again. There are so many mountains in life that you need to climb. Dying is easy, living is difficult.
In January 1999, Mike Tyson fought South African Francois Botha. It was Iron Mike's first fight in a year and a half, during which he was unable to fight due to a disqualification received for his second fight with Evander Holyfield and a bitten-off ear. Botha was a pretty powerful boxer. Many spectators were surprised after 4 rounds. Botha fought Tyson on equal terms, and some even thought he had the advantage. However, at the end of the 5th round, Tyson sent his opponent to the canvas with a right cross to the chin. Mike's punch was the same, and the South African felt it in full. Botha got up at the count of 10, but immediately fell onto the ropes. The referee recorded a knockout. Tyson is back.
Get up! Botha stumbling around. 8, 9, can he make it? It's over! It's over! Mike Tyson has returned.
One right hand equals, neutralizes everything that was happening to him. That's what happens when you got a great puncher. Short, chopping right hand. There it is. Right on.
You look at the body, he turns his body.
I pray a lot, but I'll still go to hell for everything I've done. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying life here and now.
Mike Tyson fought his next fight in October 1999, after leaving prison, where he served 3.5 months for fighting. His opponent was former world cruiserweight champion Orlin Norris. The fight against Norris was another controversial fight for Iron Mike. The first round passed with his advantage, and it was clear that Norris was afraid of Tyson. At the end of the round, Norris fell badly, but got up easily. The referee deducted 2 points from Tyson. After the break between the first and second rounds, Norris refused to continue the fight, citing a knee injury. Tyson became enraged and tried to break through to Orlin Norris and deal with him in his own way, but he was stopped by security. A massive brawl ensued, which culminated this fight, which was declared void.
Well, I mean, like I said, I was the bell had rang. I know that rang. I was in a position where I was on my way back, where I was just going to spin and go back.
If I see a person who has a spark, I light it on fire.
The first 2 minutes of the first round, Julius Francis honestly resisted. And in the third, something happened that the management of the Daily Mirror newspaper, with which Julius had signed an advertising contract, happened. After a short 3-hit series, Francis found himself on the floor and stood up only at the count of 9, perhaps working off advertising time. Before the end of the round, he managed to be knocked down again and got up after the bell. There was no doubt that the second round would be the last in this fight. He did. 3 knockdowns from Mike Tyson in 1 minute were enough for both Francis and the referee, who stopped the match without even opening the score after the Briton collapsed to the floor for the 5th time and showed his advertising souls to the whole world.
It's better to talk with your mouth full than to be silent with your face full.
And this time, the fight with the participation of Iron Mike ended in a huge scandal. In June 2000, Mike Tyson met with Lou Savarese. At the 19th second of the fight, Tyson knocked down Savarese with a brilliant left hook. When the enemy stood up, intending to continue the fight, Tyson rushed to finish him off. Referee John Coyle, in order to put an end to the beating of the helpless Savarese, tried to separate the boxers, but Tyson, not paying attention to the judge, continued to strike. Mike struck again, and with the inside of his elbow slightly touched the off-balance referee, who fell, unlike Savarese, who remained on his feet. Coyle stood up and again categorically demanded that the fight be stopped. This time Tyson complied. There was a hitch. No one knew what the verdict would be. In the end, Tyson was awarded the victory by technical knockout, despite the incident. Savarese nevertheless shrugged his hands for a long time, as if not understanding why the referee did not allow him to continue the fight.
In a post-match interview with Showtime, Mike Tyson said that he, as Jack Dempsey and Sonny Liston rolled into one, he is invincible, and finally threatened to eat Lennox Lewis's children and rip out his own heart.
Top of the tops, there'll be none better. They talk about me from now to ubiquitous. I'm the greatest ever and will always be the greatest ever.
I'm going to always live in struggle, one way or another.
On October 20th, 2000, at the Palace of Auburn Hills, Mike Tyson faced off against Andrew Golota in a highly anticipated boxing match. Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champion, was known for his ferocious power and quick knockouts. Golota, dubbed the Foul Pole for his controversial pass, was determined to prove himself. From the opening bell, Tyson dominated with his relentless aggression, landing powerful punches. Golota struggled to keep up, absorbing significant damage. By the end of the second round, Golota, suffering from a broken cheekbone and concussion, refused to continue, leaving the arena in disarray. The bout ended in chaos, with Tyson declared the winner by TKO. Golota's unexpected surrender shocked fans and cemented Tyson's legacy as one of boxing's most formidable and controversial figures.
A little more colorfully than that, Steve. I'm telling you right now, Charlo's excited, he's upset, and I'll tell you what, it was a big innings at him.
throwing popcorn, soda, beer, everything that they can.
Unbelievable sight here at the Palace of Auburn Hills. A lot of being escorted off as fans throw things at him after he quits at the end of 2 rounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Now, let's hope this...
The other thing that worries me is time. Time is like a book. You have a beginning, middle, and end. It's just a cycle.
On October 13, 2001, Mike Tyson fought Brian Nielsen in Copenhagen, Denmark. Tyson, eager to prove his comeback potential, unleashed his trademark power and aggression from the start. Nielsen, known for his durability, struggled to withstand Tyson's relentless assault. Despite his resilience, Nielsen couldn't keep up. By the 6th round, he was severely swollen and cut. The referee stopped the fight, awarding Tyson a TKO victory. This win was a crucial step in Tyson's attempt to reclaim his place among boxing's elite.
All right, corner. Mike Tyson, you win. Retired. Mike.
It's over.
True freedom is having nothing. I was much freer when I didn't have a cent. Do you know what I did? I put on a ski hat and old rags and went outside to ask for change.
On June 8, 2002, the boxing world was electrified as Mike Tyson faced Lennox Lewis in a highly anticipated heavyweight championship bout at the Pyramid Arena in Memphis, Tennessee. The fight was billed as Lewis Tyson is on and promised to be a clash of titans, with Tyson known for his ferocious power and aggression, and Lewis for his technical prowess and strategic brilliance. The pre-fight buildup was intense, with a notorious press conference brawl adding to the animosity between the two fighters. Tyson, the former undisputed heavyweight champion, sought to reclaim his former glory, while Lewis aimed to solidify his legacy as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. From the opening bell, Lewis used his superior reach and jab to keep Tyson at bay. Tyson struggled to close the distance, finding himself repeatedly on the receiving end of Lewis's powerful right hand. Despite Tyson's attempts to mount an offense, Lewis's disciplined approach and effective clinching neutralized Tyson's attacks. As the rounds progressed, Lewis's dominance became more pronounced. In the 8th round, a powerful right hook from Lewis sent Tyson crashing to the canvas. Tyson managed to get back on his feet, but the end was inevitable. In the 8th round, a decisive combination from Lewis knocked Tyson out, securing a KO victory. Lennox Lewis's triumph over Mike Tyson marked a defining moment in boxing history, showcasing the superior skills and strategy that made Lewis a true heavyweight champion. Tyson's defeat underscored the challenges of his later career, but his legacy as a boxing icon remained intact.
Oh, he's doing a good job. He's got heart. You can't take that from him.
Big right hand from Lewis, and Tyson goes down for the 3rd time in his career. 6, 7, 8, 9.
I intimidated my opponents so much that many of them were afraid of me even before entering the ring.
On July 30, 2004, Mike Tyson faced Danny Williams at Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. Tyson, aiming for a comeback, started strong, showcasing his legendary power and aggression. However, Williams, known for his resilience, withstood the early assault. By the 4th round, Tyson began to show signs of fatigue. Sensing an opportunity, Williams launched a fierce counterattack. Late in the round, he overwhelmed Tyson with a flurry of punches, ultimately sending him to the canvas. The referee counted Tyson out, awarding Williams a stunning knockout victory. This defeat marked a significant setback in Tyson's career, underscoring the difficulties he faced in his later years.
dedication to the sport and the great sacrifices allowed me to become a world champion. Everyone goes their own way to the championship title. In my case, it was sacrifices and stubbornness. Yes, I was very stubborn.
On February 22, 2003, Mike Tyson faced Clifford Etienne in Memphis, Tennessee. Tyson, seeking redemption after recent setbacks, entered the ring with determination. From the opening bell, he displayed his trademark aggression and power. Just 49 seconds into the first round, Tyson delivered a crushing right hand, knocking Etienne out cold. The swift victory demonstrated Tyson's enduring ferocity and marked one of the fastest knockouts in his career. This fight highlighted Tyson's ability to deliver spectacular performances, even in the later stages of his boxing journey.
I am pleased when they call me crazy. Yes, I am crazy. I am pleased with all this only because you do not have the courage to do crazy things.
On June 11, 2005, Mike Tyson faced Kevin McBride in Washington, D.C., marking the end of an era. Tyson, once the most feared boxer in the world, struggled against the taller and younger McBride. Despite flashes of his former aggression, Tyson couldn't sustain his attack. By the 6th round, exhausted and disheartened, Tyson failed to answer the bell for the 7th. McBride was declared the winner by TKO. This fight marked Tyson's final appearance in the ring, closing the chapter on the career of one of boxing's most iconic figures.
And if McBride actually wins this round, it could be a 10-7 round. Not a knockdown. McBride just pushing Tyson down. And he's having difficulty getting up. Come on. He wants Joe Cortez to help him. He can barely make it to his feet at the bell. Obviously a push. Tyson totally disorganized. For the 7th round, it's all out. Kevin McBride has defeated Mike Tyson.
I told everybody from day one when I came here that I'm not here. I love Mike, and it's enough. I could see that, he done his best for those rounds. And listen, he wouldn't have done 6 rounds like that, 6 months ago, 12 months ago. He done great rounds. I'm so proud of him today, and I want him not just to get. We lost, but hey, a lot of great fighters lost the last fight. Jeff Fennick did. I want him to go out happy, proud, and able to look after his children. That's what he can do today.
Mike, how difficult is this for you emotionally and mentally to see this come to an end after the career you've had?
Not much, because I don't have any desire for this anymore, so I basically don't care much about the sport. I'm sorry to disappoint the people. I wish they can get their money back some kind of way.
Today, I'm Mike Tyson. I'm going to always be Mike Tyson.
Anybody in here can with this man, man. This is the ultimate, man. You hoe. Come and say to my face. You asked for that. Everybody.
This man was a killer.
I'm on this Zoloft thing.
Well, that's all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and agree that we may not see more people like Mike Tyson again. See you soon in the new episode.